Hey YouTube, so I just got out of the shower and I'm in the process of letting my hair dry. I just put some mousse in it and I'm actually gonna, scrunch it. But I decided I'd wear it down. So yeah, that's why my hair looks the way it does, like stringy and wet because it is wet. But I have a book vlog for you today and I've never done a book vlog. So Makeup by Kim kind of inspired me. She's been, doing a couple videos like reviewing some books and kind of comparing them to the movies. And I really like book vlogs because I love books. So I like hearing about what books, teenagers are reading and why they like them. Little background info. The books I like to read are normally teen books. I like to read, stuff that has to do with relationship, boys. I love drama, like, I don't know, stuff like that. Teenage stuff, partying, drinking, sex. Like, I just love things that teens go through every day. Those are the type of books I like to read. Heartbreak, that's another thing that happens. So I like reading about that. One of my favorite authors is actually Sarah Dessen, and I've read basically all of her books. My friend owns them, so I don't have them with me, but I could borrow them for you if you guys wanted a review on her, like my favorite books from her. I read those a lot back in like 8th grade. Sorry if the light just got low. It's like really gloomy outside, and I actually went to the beach today for like 20 minutes because I thought it was going to be nice, and turns out it wasn't, so yeah. So I like to read, but the problem is with school, I have so much going on, or I have a book to read for school, and like, I don't like getting my stories mixed up. I like to have one book, focus on it, and whatever. I'm a really fast reader, so I go through these books pretty quickly. But the two books I'm going to be talking about today are The Last Song and Charlie St. Cloud, and I figured that I would do these together because they kind of have to deal with the same thing in a weird sort of way, so I kind of wanted to talk about that. Now, the theme in both of these books is actually death, and that kind of sounds like a gloomy theme, but it's about death and friendship and family, so that's what these books are about. The first one I'll review is Charlie St. Cloud because that was the first one that I read. This is by Ben Sherwood, and as you can see, it has Zac Efron on it, and he's such a cutie, so I mean, but I haven't watched the movie, so I can't compare these. I liked the book. Well, I'll get into that. Okay, so it has 306 pages, so I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, the font's a little small, but I have bookmarks and stuff coming out. The font's a little small, but I mean, it's a short little book, so I mean, it's pretty quick read if you're, dedicated to it. The book started off a little slow. I haven't seen the movie, and I heard the movie slow also, so the book was really slow, and it kind of made me hard to get into it. But then as I started reading, it got better and better and better. I'll read the back to you. It says, in a snug New England fishing village, Charlie St. Cloud tends the lawns and monuments of an ancient cemetery where his younger brother Sam is buried. After surviving the car accident that claimed his brother's life, Charlie is graced with an extraordinary gift. He can see, talk to, and even play catch with Sam's spirit. Into this magical world comes Tess Carroll, a captivating woman training for a solo sailing trip around the globe. Fate steers her boat into a treacherous storm that propels her into Charlie's life. Their beautiful and uncommon connection leads to a race against time and choice between death and life, between the past and the future, between holding on and letting go, and the discovery that miracles can happen if we simply open our hearts. So I normally don't read the backs of books when I get them. I don't know why, because I kind of feel like it ruins the storyline. I just like to know, like, I look at the covers are a really big thing for me, and that kind of sucks because you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, ironically. But I kind of do. I like catchy things. Font has a lot to do with it. Like this one has bigger font than Charlie St. Cloud. I don't know. It's just colors, eye-catching. That's what I like. So anyway, it starts off really slow. The thing I like about this is it kind of has little twists and turns that you wouldn't expect. So it does kind of have a twist in the story that you wouldn't expect. So you're reading this and you think you know what's going on, but you really don't. So that's one of the things that I like about this book. But the twist is kind of later on the story, so you kind of have to actually read it to find out what's going on. But I liked it, and the reason why I really like this is because it kind of, for me, reading about these books about death, kind of like, I don't know, maybe if it was just this Charlie St. Cloud one, because it talks about death, and it talks about, he loses his brother, obviously, and that's how he could talk to him because he's a spirit. But it kind of gave to me, like, about dreaming and how, like, you know, I think that, because I honestly believe, like, I've had a couple dreams about my dad, and I honestly believe it's him talking to me in the dreams, and it just kind of, I don't know, kind of gives you hope a little bit that there's still, that my dad's still out there, and I could still connect with him even though he's not here on Earth. You know what I mean? So reading this book, both of these books, because they both deal with the same issue, have been really heartwarming. And I really, really like them, and they've just touched me personally because of what I've gone through. So overall, I like this book. It started off slow, so you have to be patient with it. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. I don't want to go into too much detail about this book because, I mean, you kind of have to read it. But basically, the guy can talk to his brother, and then he meets this girl, and then he has to choose between the girl and the brother. You know what I mean? Because it's a good story. So I like this. I want to watch the movie, though, so yeah, I liked that one. On to the last song. It has a picture of Miley Cyrus, and I forgot the guy's name who plays the dude in here. He's beautiful, though. Like, when I read books and I hear the description of the guys, I'm just like, like, why can I picture them in person? Like, they just sound so hot, the way the author describes them. I mean, he is just beautiful to begin with, so that's kind of what I was thinking about the problem with, I always go back and retrain my thoughts. Problem about me reading this book is I had already seen the movie before I saw the book. I recommend reading the book then seeing the movie. For some reason. I don't know why. Because in the movie, I kind of already knew what was going to happen. Like, I saw the movie and then reading this, I knew what was going to happen. It kind of ruined it for me. But I guess that's the same thing if you read the book and then watch the movie. I don't know. That's what I did. This one was pretty long. It has 390 pages. And it's by Nicholas Sparks. I really liked the movie. And you guys, if you guys have read this or seen the movie, you guys know why I really like it and why it means a lot to me. Like I said, they're very heartwarming books and very personal to me. So this book is basically, I'll read the back for you. It says, 17-year-old Veronica Ronnie Miller's life was turned upside down when her parents divorced and her father moved to Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. 3 years later, she remains alienated from her parents, particularly her father, until her mother decides it would be in everyone's best interest if her and her brother spent the summer with him. Resentful and rebellious, Ronnie rejects her father, attempts to reach out to her, and threatens to return to New York before the summer's end. But soon Ronnie meets Will, the last person she thought she'd ever be attracted to, finds herself falling for him, opening herself up to the greatest happiness and pain that she has ever known. Basically, has a couple different stories. Something's going on with the dad. You know, she has problems with her family. My brother and his friends are home, so that's what they're making all that noise. But, you know, she deals with heartbreak and relationships and meeting new guys and stuff like that. But then she also has a separate family issue going on. And it just kind of shows you that you really have to, you know, cherish the time that you have with everyone, and you really have to appreciate your family. That's basically what the book is about. And then it just talks about love and friendship and, you know, being there for everyone. So I liked this book a lot. It was a really good book for me. Like I said, you guys all know why. So yeah, these are my 2 book vlogs. Tell me what I should do better, because I feel like I'm not really explaining these books, but I kind of don't want to explain the books. Like, I kind of just want to tell you if it's a good book, if you should check it out or not. Because, I mean, by explaining the books, I'm kind of spoiling it for you. And I think a part of reading is you should figure it out on your own and kind of what each book means to you. So these are the 2 books in my book vlog. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you want more book vlogs, let me know. And leave suggestions for books down below. Like I said, I told you what kind of books I like, because I love finding new books. These aren't mine, actually. This is my friend Anna's, and this is my friend Rachel's. So, I mean, I don't own a lot of books. I like to either rent them or borrow them from someone. So, yeah, but let me know and I'll check them out. So I hope you guys had a great weekend, because, I mean, I'm posting this on Sunday. So, hope you guys had a great weekend, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.